The tantalizing hints in the end credits of the latest Predator installment, Prey, suggest that the iconic extraterrestrial hunters may return for a sequel. Director Dan Trachtenberg expresses his enthusiasm, and producer John Davis hints at the numerous possibilities for the next chapter. Let's delve into the potential release date, expected cast, and exciting paths the franchise could take in Prey 2. While 20th Century Studios hasn't officially confirmed Prey 2 yet, there are subtle hints in the end credits that suggest more is on the horizon. The latest Predator film takes us back to 1719, focusing on Comanche warrior Naru, played by Amber Midthunder, who aspires to become a hunter despite societal expectations against it. When the Predator appears, Naru seizes the opportunity to prove herself. Director Dan Trachtenberg expressed enthusiasm for a sequel in an interview with Digital Spy, stating, "I've always been thinking about ways to create exciting Predator movies since I was a kid, and throughout this experience, so making more would be great." Amber Midthunder also seems open to the idea, mentioning, "I haven't heard anything, but I definitely had a great time on this one." Producer John Davis hinted at various possibilities for a follow-up in an interview with Variety, suggesting maybe there's an origin story or another Alien vs. Predator scenario in a different setting, perhaps a new modern-day version or something in between. This character can show up throughout history. If Prey 2 becomes the next Predator installment, fans are eager to know what the sequel will bring and how it connects to the setup in the first movie. Warning, major spoilers ahead for those who haven't seen Prey yet. The potential cast for Prey 2 is likely to feature Amber Midthunder reprising her role as Naru, the formidable warrior who faced off against the Predator in the first movie. Despite her brother Tabe, Dakota Beavers meeting a tragic end, Naru's mother Aruka could make a return to the sequel. War Chief Kahetu, portrayed by Julian Black Antelope, might also make a comeback, especially if Naru emerges as a respected hunter, following her exploits in the initial film. Bennett Taylor, who played French Voyager Raphael, expressed interest in returning for another Prey movie, possibly in a prequel setting, considering Raphael's fate in the first installment. In response to a fan suggestion on Twitter, Taylor hinted at his willingness to return, stating, "1000% I would," expressing excitement about portraying the character from the Predator 1718 comic. However, the sequel might explore entirely new characters or advance the timeline. While former basketball player Dane DiLiegro played the Predator in Prey and his character was defeated by Naru, there's potential for him to return as a different Predator in the sequel, offering a fresh perspective on the iconic alien hunter. Disney finds itself with two compelling directions for the Predator franchise following the success of Prey, and both potential sequels seem deserving of exploration. The impressive performance of Prey offers Disney a valuable choice for the next chapter in its recently acquired Predator series, and the studio might not need to limit itself to just one option. Released exclusively on streaming platforms in 2022, Prey has been the Predator series' closest approach to a genuine hit since the original 1987 film. While the movie's true box office potential remains uncertain due to its streaming release, it made a significant impact by becoming the most-watched program across all platforms in both the US and UK during its release week. The original Predator movie proved to be a blockbuster success for 20th Century Fox, raking in $98 million with a modest budget of just $18 million. However, over the next 30 years, the franchise struggled to replicate that triumph, with successive sequels failing to make a significant impact at the box office. The release of Prey in 2022, featuring a showdown between a Comanche warrior and a Predator in 1719, has breathed new life into the franchise, offering not one, but two promising directions for its future. While Prey's ending credits pave the way for a specific type of sequel, there are alternative paths that the movie could take to rejuvenate the franchise. A direct sequel to Prey is an obvious choice for Disney. A follow-up to the streaming success could potentially become the highest-grossing installment in the Predator franchise if released theatrically. Additionally, the filmmakers won't face challenges in justifying a sequel, as Prey 2 is already set up in the credits of the first movie. The concluding credits of Prey feature a visually stunning animated recap of Naru's battle with the Predator, presented in the traditional ledger art style practiced by many indigenous American communities. However, rather than concluding with the end of Naru's Prey journey, the sequence continues. leaving audiences with an ominous final image of 3 Predator ships descending from the clouds. The potential direct sequel hinted at in Prey's end credits promises an exhilarating escalation of the stakes set in the first movie. Having narrowly survived a battle with a single Predator, Naru would now face the daunting challenge of confronting 3 ships filled with these formidable monsters. Having gained the respect of her tribe, she would be compelled to unite their forces and lead them into an all-out war against the alien threat. Prey established Naru as one of the most compelling protagonists in the Predator franchise since Arnold Schwarzenegger's Dutch. Continuing Naru's story with a direct sequel appears to be the natural and exciting next step for the franchise. In addition to setting the stage for a direct sequel, Prey's end credits suggest that the film opens the door for other standalone Predator movies. While the credits provide a natural segue into a sequel, the movie itself demonstrates that period Predator films can be successful. While each entry into the Predator franchise operates as a standalone with a new protagonist, the first 4 films followed a somewhat repetitive formula of modern military characters facing off against the Predator. Prey takes a bold departure by going back over 250 years before the original film, focusing on a distinctly different kind of warrior. Director Dan Trachtenberg, expressing interest in potential sequels, has also shown eagerness to explore a few different things within the Predator franchise. With Prey proving that audiences are receptive to watching Predators battle humans in various historical settings, there's no necessity for the Predator to be confined to the modern day. The Predator comics have long depicted the titular monster facing historical adversaries, offering a plethora of ideas for potential standalone films, including settings like feudal Japan, Victorian London, and World War I France. Let me now explain why Prey 2 and standalone Predator films should both happen. There are compelling reasons why both Prey 2 and standalone Predator movies should be pursued within the franchise. With 2 enticing concepts for a Prey sequel, there's no need to choose between the 2. Predator movies have historically been managed without extravagant budgets, with Prey's production costs totaling only $65 million. If the franchise were to greenlight both Prey 2 and another standalone historical Predator movie, each with a $65 million budget, the combined production costs would barely exceed the budget of Prometheus. This relatively modest investment is a reasonable price for the potential of 2 films with rich sequel opportunities. After decades of attempting to recapture the success of 1987's Predator, Prey has presented the franchise with more promising and diverse options, both critically and financially. As of now, Prey 2 has not been officially confirmed, and therefore, there is no official release date for any potential sequel. The first movie, Prey, was filmed from May to September 2021 and was released on August 5, 2022. If Prey 2 follows a similar production timeline, shooting in 2023, a possible release could be targeted for August 2024. However, until an official confirmation for the sequel is announced, the release date remains speculative. Once the sequel is confirmed, more concrete information about its release schedule, including whether it will be on Disney Plus in the UK and Hulu in the US like the first movie, will likely be provided. Well, that's it. For now, make sure that you like our video. Please share your views in the comments section with us. Subscribe to the channel to get updated, and do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.